Okay, this is a match from the Lansdale VFW Sunday Cash Tournament. And this is the finals of the tournament. Race to 5, 3 racks of 8 ball, 6 racks of 9 ball. 8 ball is call your pocket. Ball and hand foul is in effect. 9 ball is push out after the break. Yours truly, the man in black, Honey Badger. And Tony Caplado, the man in blue. Yours truly managed to stay in the winner's bracket throughout the tournament. This was a 13-player field. Decent turnout. Actually, it is a good turnout, I should say. Usually cap the tournament at 14. So, had one spot open. So, this was actually a good turnout. Especially considering that it's summer. I usually don't like running tournaments during the summer because it's like pulling teeth to get players to come out. But I've been running this Sunday tournament at the VFW probably almost a year, maybe. I think it's been a while, and up until this summer, turnouts have been pretty good, anywhere between like 12 to 14 players, which is pretty good. I had a bye the first round. Go figure. Tournament director gets a bye in his own tournament. Second round I won 3-0. Third round I won 3-1. And then in the semifinals, the winner's bracket final, I beat Tony 3-1. So up to this point, I'm shooting pretty good. I feel pretty good. Tony, on the other hand, has been running through the tournament. 3-0 the first round, 3-0 the second round, 3-1 the third round, and then he lost to me 1-3. And then came back and won 2-0 in the loser's bracket final. And here we are playing each other again, round 2. Only this time now it's a longer race. I picked solids. Missed that pretty bad. Worried about that, I guess, getting around that 11 ball. It might be the 15, I'm sorry. Again, I mentioned this before and on one of the other videos. I have to, I'm working on finding the right angle for the camera. So it's really kind of hard to tell what balls are which. All I can tell you is that Tony's shooting at stripes and I'm shooting at solids. I guess maybe that's all you need to know. That might be the 10 ball. Makes that. He's got a shot for the. That was like the 13. Or 15. I'm sorry. Put some action on the cue ball. Uh-oh. Does not scratch. Tony, like I said, he was shooting well pretty much through most of the tournament. Of course, then he misses that shot. He made some. What saved him in the losers bracket final when he was playing Barry House. He did win. He won 2-0, but it was his defense in that second rack that really saved him. He shot well the first rack. But that second rack, man, it was mainly his safes. And then he was missing the shots that he did miss. He was leaving Barry like no shot. Barry had to kick at pretty much everything. And that's what saved him in that second rack, which kind of surprised me. Not to say that Tony was, I don't have anything to worry about. Tony's a strong shot. All the way downtown, down in the corner pocket. For me to be playing this well in a tournament that I'm running is nothing short of amazing. Usually, I don't do well shooting in tournaments that I'm running. It's My focus is off. I'm worried about a million other things besides what I'm doing on the table. Up to this point, and for actually, I shot okay this match. Obviously, I already know what's going to happen since I'm commentating my own match. I won't spoil it, but I felt pretty good as far as how I shot. There was definitely some shots that I wish I could take back, and I can tell you right now, spoiler alert, this is one of them. Gonna try and sneak that 5 in the side. I do love shooting at the side pocket. I felt as though I really could have made that shot. I would have liked another chance at that. I undercut it by a mile. It's an ugly table. For once, it wasn't me that broke either. Alright, Tony's got room to operate here. You have to himself a shot on that. I'm gonna guess it's the 11. Make it. Moves it around. He's just outside that 4 ball. So that he can see. We'll say that's the 10. Nope, I'm sorry. He shot that was probably the 9 ball. My bad. Now he's going to shoot the 10. Leave himself a shot for the 8. Not the best lead, but a shot nonetheless, one that Tony can make. At this point, I'm thinking up. Here comes the pain. Dogs the 8 and leaves it sitting in the pocket. So I have a chance here. That 4 ball and a 5 ball. Now, that pocket is taken from me because of the 8 for the 4. So my best options for that 4 is to be on the other side of it, as opposed to where I'm at right now. So I mean, I could take that 5, but then I'm going to have to force that cue ball to come back down table, get behind the 4 to have a shot at it, so I can get the 8 in that corner. So I'm thinking, if I can just bank that 4, I'll leave myself a long shot on the 5, but a makeable shot, and then I'll have the 8. And I'm liking that better than trying to not only make the 5, but then get in position for the 4, have to come back down table. So I'm doing some soul searching here. I am a slow shooter. I was saying in the another video that Barry House actually shoots slower than me, but made no mistake, I shoot slow too. In this case, though, it does pay off for me to take my time. I make a nice bank on that 4. And at this point, it's not a straight dead-on shot on the 5. There's a slight cut on it, which is good, so that I can guarantee myself to come back down the table. But I don't need to worry about position. I just need to make the ball and dog that 5 ball back. If there was ever a shot I wanted to take back, it's that one. God damn it. I don't even let him shoot the 8. I'm so pissed. I had that. Could have made a difference, me taking that first rack there. I do get a chance to break again, because Tony broke, won the lag and broke, so it's alternating breaks. I said this before and I'll say it again. I just can't get over how much I look like I'm pregnant in this video. Oh, God, I gotta get on the... Thank God that wasn't a foul. Ball has to hit a rack for it to count as either a re-rack or a foul. And you don't get much of an uglier break than that. And we decide we're gonna re-rack that. I don't even think 4 balls hit the rail anyway. I break better in 9 ball. And that's Mike Shafty, bartender. He bartends for the VFW on Sundays. I'm not even sure if that was a legal break. It did hit the I think I did hit the head ball, but I hit like off the side of it, and then it hit like 3 rails and then hit behind the. I was uglier than the first one. And the sad thing is, I made something on the break. So not only did I leave this mess on the table, but then now I get to shoot. God, I almost rattled that 5 in. Yeah, this is the downside to doing something like this. I mean, I get to watch myself shoot, get to hear my own voice, but I get to relive horrible shots like that 5 ball in the last rack, 2 ugly breaks, and my pregnant belly waddling around the table. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Sad thing is, I was back when I was I was trying to play safe, but did not Nancy the shot, nothing hit the rail, so that's ball in hand. Only thing that's gonna save me is the table is so ugly. Tony's gonna have to make some stuff happen to break these balls out, give him some extra shots. And he was just he wanted to make that shot, but he also wanted to break this up so he can get a killer shot at something. Everything's so cluttered. I was saying I was much fatter about 10 years ago. Believe it or not. Looks like I'm trying to gain all that weight back. Jesus Christmas. I don't think I'm going to film any more of my matches. It's just so depressing watching my gut. Oh, God. Anyway, Tony now is succeeding in breaking the balls out, and now he's got some options here. Shooting at stripes. You see that? That looks like there was the 11. Tony's in stroke now. I think I might have woke Tony up when I knocked him in the loser's bracket. He's shooting much better now than he did in his previous match in the loser's bracket final, I think. Not an easy run out, but I've seen him do harder, I'll tell you that. Another thing I noticed with Tony is that he's shooting slower. And he shot slower. Oh, he dogged at 14. That was a tough. Well, he didn't dog. That was a tough shot. I'm used to seeing Tony shoot a lot faster. He didn't shoot. He shot pretty slow. Well, not slow, but he shot slower than he normally does. Pretty much throughout the whole tournament. He picked his speed up a little bit when he was shooting Barry. But I'm used to seeing him shoot a lot faster. And I don't know. He did mention to me that prior to the tournament, he hadn't shot it in a while. So I don't know if that has something to do with it or. Anyway, I'm moving around the table pretty good right now. I have a problem with the 4 ball. That's going to be my issue. And I think that's the 1 ball against the rail. So I'm going to take that down table. Try a stop shot so that I can leave myself a shot for that 4 and possibly steal this rack. Completely dogged that shot. And this is what I'm talking about. I do not need to relive this. Oh, good God. Horrible. The only thing good that happened with that shot is that I left myself a a shot for a lead for the 4. But you gotta make the 1 ball before you can even go that far. Did he dog it? Yeah. So now it's now I got a decision to make. I still got that 1 up against the rail. I can make that 4 in the corner. Then I have that 1, which I can leave myself a shot for the 1. But then the issue is going to be to get in position for the 8. Once I make that 4, if I take that 4 first and then go for the 1, I have to use bottom English to bring it back to have a shot for the 8. Now I'm thinking, nope, I'm going to go for the 1, go 2 rails with the cue ball, and then give myself a cut shot on the 4 to set myself up for the 8. Sounds good in theory. Dog the 1 again. That's kind of the leave I was looking at, more or less. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a shot on that 4. But again, I have to make the 1 first. Now, Tony's just going to go all the way around the world. Be nice if you can get behind it. Oh, nope, not enough. I think he jacks up a little bit so he can put some stink on the cue ball to get around the 8. And Tony's going to go up 2-0. Not what I wanted to happen. Did not want to be down 2 racks to Tony. Tony was telling me he prefers getting out the gate early and getting a lead. He does not like playing from behind. And I think you can notice now that he got that. You'll notice he gets a little bit more comfortable. I think he even starts to pick up his speed a little bit as far as how fast he shoots. He's getting a little bit more comfortable. Surprisingly, at this point, I can honestly tell you, mentally, I'm not too down about being down 2-0. Because, like I said, I shot pretty well this tournament, and I'm shooting okay this particular match. I obviously shot better the previous match, but I'm shooting okay. But I'm making mistakes and missing some shots that I really should not be missing. And just even looking back on it now, is mainly because I'm worried so much about the leave. But if I was dogging shots for left and right and just leaving Tony open tables and watching him run out on me and kicking my ass, I think I'd be a little bit more disappointed. But that and the fact, again, to mention again, the fact that I'm shooting this well in my own tournament, I'll take it. I think I was pretty much in. I'm just happy to be here mode. Just happy to be in the finals. Missed that 5-ball shot. Now Tony has the table, and he stripes, and it looks like he doesn't have too many problem balls that for him anyway. Tony can, as far as like shots he can make, he can see a lot more shots on the table than I can. He's in pretty good shape to run this out. Cue ball almost got away from him, but I think he got the lead that he was looking for. More or less. Seeing how he was taking his time on that, maybe not, but moves that 8 out. And it just got easy for him. Nice shot. Ooh. Came real close to getting stuck behind that 5. Slow rolls it. I think is that the 9-ball, or is he shooting at the 8? Yep, that is the 9. And then we'll have the 8. Wow. Not the lead he was looking for. Did not want to get up against that 8 like that. I mean, it's not. Obviously, he hasn't any chance of double kissing, but just not the lead. Wow. Scratch on the 8. So you're saying there's a chance. Nobody likes, I don't know what's worse, winning like that or losing like that, but to be honest with you, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. So now we're going into 9 ball. Tony's up 2-1. And I'm thinking right now that I still have a chance because now, again, 9 ball is so unpredictable. And I did manage to, oh, I didn't steal a rack. Tony gave me a rack, scratching on the 8. So I still think I'm in there. I don't even know what he did there. It looked like it was slop, really. But that's 9 ball. Got a good hit, but doesn't make anything. And I'm left with, I think I can see the 1 in the corner. Gotta get past the 4. Slow to run. Oh my god, and I leave it hanging. Everything's going wrong right now. Fortunately, I'm starting to make dumb mistakes, and I'm leaving balls hanging out now, which I can't do with Tony. Makes that 1. Gives himself a shot for the 2. And this is, again, another open table for him. Wow, look at that draw. If it wasn't for the 4, he would have gotten behind that 3. Oh, beautiful bank on the 3. 3 kicks off the, I think it was a 6 ball. Walks the 4 all the way down. No, he leaves it hanging. But the 6 is blocking me from getting to the 4, so a very good. Well, it's not like he planned to save. He really rather ran out, but now I looked at going on the right side at 7 to kick at that 4, and just use some left English to get over. And looking back, I'm wondering what would have happened if I had tried going on the other side of 7 and using right. It's all mute because I clipped the 7 trying to get past it. Ball in hand, open table. This is not going to go well for me. Big difference between this match and the previous match when I played Tony is I'm making more mistakes and I'm leaving some balls hanging in the pocket. Can't do that against Tony. This is pretty much an academic run out for Tony here. 8 in that corner. Gonna leave himself a shot in the 9. Yep. Now he's looking at the 9 ball in the corner. And it will be a 3-1 rack. I believe it's his break. Alternating breaks. Yeah, just making too many mistakes. I feel I'm shooting okay, but like again, against the better the player, the better your opponent, the more your mistakes seem to stand out. You miss a shot against some players. I mean, if you miss a shot and leave an open table, that's it. And if you leave balls hanging in the pocket, um, and they use it to move the cue ball where they need to get to, you're out. Ball in hand, ball or fouls, that those are the kind of things they add up, and the better the opponent, the less room for error that you have. But he rifled that 2 in, came all the way around. I'm not sure if he can see that 7 or the 3 or not. I guess he's gonna come off rail. I don't think he can see that clean. Yep, he had to come off rail for that 3. Almost hooked me behind a 9, but I can see the 3. I'm just trying to get something going here. I'm down 3-1. Nice shot on the 3. I can honestly tell I wasn't didn't feel like I had to push the panic button yet. I mean, down 3-1, but still a lot of pool left to play. A lot of things can happen. 9 ball is very unpredictable. I can honestly tell you, I wasn't too down on myself. I felt like I still had a lot of pool left to play. Shot on a 5. Give myself a good shot on a 7. I think I'm gonna put bottom on it to cut that 7 in the corner. Or did I? I don't know if I. Yeah, I guess I put a little bit of bottom on it. I got myself nice for the 8. Thinking about how I want to do this to get position for the 9. I think did I follow it? Yep. Believe it or not, that was foul. Just figured I'd just come off the rail, give myself a shot. I wasn't trying to get perfect on the 9. Just wanted to give myself a shot at it. And I ran that rack out pretty nice. So I'll get the break. Tony's still up 3-2. I felt good after that rack. I felt like I shot that rack pretty well. And I still feel like I have a chance. 7 on the break. You don't want to get blown out. You don't want to. I didn't want Tony to get too big of a lead on me. So being down 3-2 is not, as far as I'm concerned, is not bad at all. I mean, like I said, I still have still a lot of pool up to play. I tried banking it. I think Tony can see that 1 in the side. Slow rose it. And now he's going to go for that 2. Again, another open Tony. Another open table for a tone here. Nice draw. Keeps the cue ball out in the middle. Looking at the 3 ball. Yeah, Tony's nice and warmed up now. Now, I'm pretty sure he was going for the combo, but the 4 dropped anyway for him. Tony said that he was getting the rolls this match, as opposed to our match that we had in the winners bracket final, where I was definitely getting some nice rolls. Can't see the 5 coming off the rail. I wasn't too comfortable with, so I'm going to try kicking at it as opposed to coming off the side rail. What I was thinking would happen if I could get a good hit on that 5 and kick at it, that when it came off the rail, they would hit off of the 6 and go into that pocket. And then, fortunately, maybe I leave myself a shot for the 6, but it almost went like that. But when it came off the 6, it didn't come off the way I needed to go in. Tony's if he's not in stroke now, he's getting in stroke. Did he leave that 6? Nope. Yeah, he made it. Yeah, he's in stroke right now. He's feeling it. Had that 9 all day, and Tony's on the hill. Good rack for Tony there. Um, like I said, I'm just happy. Yeah, I kind of have the mentality. I'm just happy to be here. Um, Mentally wise, even being down 4-2 and Tony being on the hill, I didn't wasn't too down. I'm usually I hate losing. I'm terrible of myself when I lose. Um, but I think I was in a good frame of mind here. I mean, obviously I wanted to win, and I still felt I could have won, but um, I don't think I shot horrible. I made some mistakes that Tony took advantage of, but I don't think I shot horrible. I had a couple of good racks here. It just came down to some bad decisions or bad mistakes. I'm trying to see if I can see that 5 ball. I think trying to cut that 5 ball in the corner. No, I was trying to kick at the 2. I'm sorry. I can't tell these balls. I'm sorry. That was past the 2 ball, and then the 4 and the 5 and the 7, 8, 9. I think they're left. So I was trying to kick at the 2. And once again, this was going on pretty much the whole match. And it's been going on actually for the whole tournament for Tony. Is that even when he missed, he'd leave you like these ridiculous shots behind balls, tucked behind another ball, whatever. He did it to Barry. He pretty much tortured Barry with that. I mean, he would miss a shot badly and then just leave the cue ball in some godforsaken spot on the table. And he did that to me during this match too. If you're gonna miss ugly. Got a good hit on the 7. Got the 8 out. Took a bit of a chance there. Maybe a little bit softer. Cue ball would have stayed up against the 7, but he does leave me a shot on the 7, so I do have a chance here. I make the 7. Cue ball comes out a little bit, a little bit softer. Maybe I would have had a better shot at the 8, but this is a makeable shot, and I think I go to bank. I don't think I try cutting it, and I missed it by a mile. Couldn't even get lucky and hide the cue ball behind the 9. Nope, I leave him a easy shot for that 8. Looking back on that, I just cut the ball. I wonder, I could have, and he's getting ready to shoot this ball in. I don't regret trying to bank it, and Tony wins that. And